So let's begin with a favorite. Jim Beam, Fred and Freddie Noe are the 6th and 7th generation master distillers.
Yes.
And they're not only doing something at the distillery, but you can go to their home for an event. Tell me about that.
This one I'm so excited about. This one's new this year. It's going to be a pig roast, a luau pig roast in Fred and Freddie's backyard. So how often can you say that you spent the evening with Fred and Freddie in their backyard roasting a pig?
Bucket list experience.
Exactly.
Right,
yeah, and I think that is another thing that sets us apart is that we offer experiences where you can meet the people that actually make the bourbon, like the legends of bourbon, people that they look up to and they want to meet. They're like the rock stars of bourbon. I still get a little, excited when you see Fred and Freddie Noe, they're such legends, and to get to spend the night or the evening with them in their backyard is going to be really, really cool.
And it's a home located right in the heart of Bardstown, where they both still live.
Yes.
We're testament to being like a small town where people love to live here and do business here. But it's a home that is like legendary, right? Like it's been in the family for generation after generation. The founders lived there.
When I was a kid, it was always a thing. You would ride by their house and you'd see a tour bus in the front yard, and it was Hank Williams Jr.'s tour bus, and you always knew he was there visiting Booker at that time. And I just remember that, as a kid, you're like, oh my gosh, there's Hank Williams Jr.'s, semi and his tour bus sitting there just visiting, probably drinking some really good Jim Beam products.
Can you imagine the stories?
I would love to know some of them.
And for them, that's just a Tuesday.
Yeah,
right. That's like no big deal.
Life.
It's normal life. You can have, but if you come by on a Monday for the pig roast, you may be able to get some of those cool stories.
Cool stories, yeah. It's gonna be so cool. I'm really excited about that one.
Just down the road is where Jim Beam is located. The distillery. They have the kitchen table, which is a really cool farm to table event with the outpost that's there, where you can kind of do tastings and learn all about the family and their brand. They're also having kind of one of their signature supper club events that you can attend that week.
The supper club series will be also held during National Bourbon Week. They have it throughout the year, so if you can't make it for National Bourbon Week, you can check it out throughout their year. They always have some really cool events out there.
That is on the property of the kitchen table, so you get.
That's correct. Mm-hmm.
So I love this. That kind of the big thing in bourbon has been, how do we pair it? And they'll pair everything
perfectly.
Mm-hmm. You'll never want to eat dinner the same way again.
Never. Mm-mm. I mean, bourbon has to be included somewhere.
Next up is take us to Lux Row Distillery. What do they have planned?
So they have a master distiller dinner with John Rimpey. He is the master distiller of Lux Row. So it's a very intimate evening, less than probably 30 people. It's not a big event. It's just kind of intimate. You get to sit, and John will talk about some of their products, and you do some tastings and have a fabulous dinner.
From there, we go to Preservation Distillery. They're having a vintage experience, teaming up with kind of the biggest known person in the world of tastings, food, and bourbon.
Yes, so they have a couple events they're going to do. They're going to do the country ham and bourbon with Steve Coombs, and then they'll have their vintage connoisseur throughout the day, throughout the week. Every day that week they'll have that also. So if you're familiar with Preservation, her vintage collection is out of this world.
Like, for people that are not familiar, what is the vintage collection?
Old Saint Nick is one of her really popular products. So I can't wait to see what they bring out.
When they do these events, can you also, because I know people will follow this too, will there be special releases or opportunities to purchase on property? Can you do that?
Yeah, there were always there. Each distillery usually releases something monthly anyway, so you can come here any time of the year and get some special releases. Just have to kind of follow their website.